Hello everyone, welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2021 finals. This will be the losers bracket match between Argentina and Canada. I am Teasel and I'm going to be joined by Ethan today. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty fantastic, and yeah, we've got a pretty hype match. Argentina versus Canada. Both these teams have been playing really good in the tournament. Argentina, I believe this is the farthest they've made in Taiko World Cup so far, but I could be wrong on that. But it's definitely one of their better bracket runs that we've seen. And Canada has been showing pretty consistent performances throughout TWC history, getting finals like for the past couple of years pretty consistently.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the past results, Argentina's best performance was 9th to 12th all the way back in 2016. So them getting all the way to top 6 this year is quite impressive.
Yeah, it is a really big step up from last time.
Yeah, and as you say, Canada, normally a country that's performing really well and even achieving 3rd place before. Unfortunately, though, we will be saying goodbye to one of these teams, depending on the results of this match.
Yeah, this is a losers bracket match, so whichever team loses is knocked out of the tournament, and the one that wins gets top 4. And Argentina are going to be banning Hidden 1.
Yeah, this map was also banned in the previous match as well between South Korea and Singapore. The other ban that we saw was also Hard Rock 1, so maybe we'll see that mirrored again.
Yeah, I feel like Canada's likely to ban Hard Rock, but let's see. Yep, HR1.
There we go, exactly the same maps available as the previous one. Looking at the pool as a whole, I honestly can't kind of make good predictions about what team is going to be picking what map, honestly. Every team seems to be able to kind of perform very well on everything. So I think it's just going to come down to the specific maps and themselves and just how the players are kind of feeling and doing the day, really.
Yeah, we're getting to the point now where all the teams are good at most things. Like, if they have a weakness, it's only like one major weakness. So, yeah. Anyways, we're getting in with Hidden 2, picked by Canada.
Yeah, this is R176 coming back again this year. A pretty common map being seen in the Taiko Cup throughout the years. But this time we have the 7-7 remix. If I remember correctly, this map starts off at 190 BPM, but it speeds up to being, I think, 300 at the end.
Yeah, it's a 7-7 remix, so it's definitely going to go up to like 300. And yeah, this isn't too surprising as a first pick from Canada. Canada is known as a pretty good hidden team.
Yeah, definitely.
And Argentina knows that, as they did ban out Hidden 1.
Argentina are definitely not strangers to Hidden themselves, though, with some players that are very focused on Hidden, such as Axer and Trollcat being a pretty good Hidden player as well. But in this case, it's not only the Hidden, it's the speed that they also need to be able to play. So it does look like we're having Doodle come in for Argentina along with Trollcat, and we're having Vaisha and Janitor for Canada.
Yeah, nothing too surprising about these lineups so far. Now we're starting off map 1 of this match.
Vaisha and Janitor have actually just been playing in a previous tournament match, so they should be fairly warmed up for this. But it could also kind of backfire. They could also be pretty tired from it, so we'll see how it goes for them.
Yeah, so Vaisha and Janitor just got out of a tournament match for a community tournament about like 10 minutes ago, so they're definitely warmed up for this match, I'm pretty sure. Currently Canada with the early lead off of just accuracy, but... And actually, almost everyone's at 99 except Trollcat. He's kind of struggling there at 97.
Yeah, it could just potentially be the early nerves thing. And
yeah, first map nerves are a thing, and all... As we were talking about Trollcat, he does actually pick up the first miss of this map. He's getting Canada the early lead. He's kind of dropping his accuracy a little bit, though, dropping under 99 just for a little bit.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to be able to recover up to 99 too quickly, though, dropping down even further.
Oh, Doodle also dropping. No more full combos left on Argentina's side.
Not too good of a start for Argentina, but we could potentially see a lot of changes coming in the speed section.
Yeah, Trollcat's Ack is starting to recover. Janitor picking up a miss. Trollcat's Ack is about to pass Vaisha as if he Ack drops again.
Yeah, it looks like the 1-6 is a little harder than it kind of initially looks, with a lot of players tripping up on it and coming into the speed up section now. We'll see how long the players are able to hold through it.
Yeah, Trollicat's starting to drop accuracy on this, though. It's kind of worrying, and he does pick up a miss as well. Visha and Jade are also missing!
Miss from Canada.
Now only Doodle is the only person remaining with any sort of combo. Janner is starting to pick up so many misses. It's gonna flip over at this rate.
Yeah, the score is slowly moving back over to Argentina. They need
Looks like they're recovering, though, and they're gonna be able to keep some sort of lead for a bit.
Yeah, Trillcat can maintain the accuracy and Doodle the full combo. Well, not full combo, but...
Oh, and with Doodle picking up a lot of misses, that's gonna allow Carrie to keep up the lead. Never mind, actually, as Visha misses. Now Argentina with the lead, but Trollicat, everyone is just missing. Janner's the only one really keeping up any sort of combo. That's gonna allow Carrie to keep up the lead, but just as I say that, he does pick up a miss.
It's coming down to the wire.
It is coming down to the wire. Doodle missing in the last section. Just a couple thousand points, and oh my, Canada barely takes it, I think. No, there's one more section.
One more stream.
There's one more section, and Canada takes it, just barely. I forgot about that burst at the end.
So did I.
That was a really close first map. Canada winning their pick, no breakpoints.
Yeah, that pretty much came down to the last stream, I would say.
Yeah, it pretty much did. Like, everyone was missing there.
Yeah, starting off with such a close map is a pretty good sign that this could be a pretty exciting match, I think.
Yeah, I actually, in my pick'ems, I put this to go to tiebreaker, which is kind of a bit of a YOLO pick, but I would love to see a tiebreaker in finals, and this definitely looks like one of the matches that could go to tiebreaker.
Well, we can't have a look at the points on the pick'ems. The fan favorite here is definitely Canada with 95% of the pick'ems.
95? Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, only 5% having faith in Argentina winning this match.
Argentina, they're a really good team. I would not put a 5% chance on them winning this for sure, but I guess a lot of people just think that Canada is just the consistency of Canada will outroll Argentina. Like, I guess that's the thought process. I did vote for Canada to win as well, but damn, those are some rough pick'ems.
Yeah, definitely. Other people may just kind of have a similar idea to you, that they could get to be a, even something like a 7-5, 7-6 with Canada winning a tiebreaker, but yeah, majority of people think Canada is going to be taking this overall. Alright, and we're going to be going on to Argentina's first pick, no mod 1, Screw O Screw.
Argentina going to be starting off with Nomad 1 as their first pick of the match, and although Canada with the early lead, but it's only by just a couple and hundreds really, Doodle picking up the first miss of the match.
That was quite brutal drop, actually, dropping below 95% accuracy.
Yeah, that is... Many all these misses are going to add up pretty quickly. Oh, Visha, though, going to be picking up the first miss for Canada's side. That's going to make things really close now.
Still maintaining a higher accuracy than Doodle, but it does make a big difference, especially because of the... Oh, wait, Janitor is also missed as well.
Oh, I did not notice that. Okay, yeah, Janitor and Vlad all picking up misses.
Must have been an isolated miss, but that's going to give Argentina the combo advantage, actually, with both players now being above 400.
Yeah, but Jander's accuracy, he's the only one holding 99. That's helping them out. Visha, Doodle trading misses. This is going to be another close map.
Yeah, it's looking to be that way.
Doodle missing even more now. Canada might be taking the first breakpoint. Yeah, as we're approaching the end of the map, Argentina's going to need misses for Canada, but actually Trollocat's going to be missing even more.
Yeah, dropping the full combo and picking up a lot of misses on that.
Oh wow, and everyone pretty much missing on that except Janitor. And another really close map, but it's going to go to Canada. That's going to be the first breakpoint in the match.
Yeah, Janitor with the one isolated miss.
It's a pretty good start for Canada, up 2-0 with their own pick. Kind of curious to see what Canada goes for next.
Well, with this being this early in the match, they've still got a very open board.
Yeah, sure they have a very open board, and they're gonna go in for no mod 4.
Alright, going for a tasking map. Classic taiko-holic.
Yep, taiko-holic difficulty. Exactly 8 stars, and it's a 7.7 OD. This is a really brutal map. If you've never seen one of Teske's taiko-holic difficulties, well, they're pretty brutal.
Yeah, and yeah, having these players play it, maybe it's a good thing that they're getting it out of the way early. Not forced to play it later when, nerves might be even higher than right now, and people are more tired as well.
Pro strat, just make your opponents tired so that they can't play the picks later on.
It's foolproof.
Works every time. Isha and Janet are still playing for Canada, no swaps just yet. That's a little bit longer than the other ones we've seen. A lot of the other maps we've seen are around like the 2-minute markers, so it's a bit longer of a map.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, one of the players having a bit of internet issues, but they're in the match now, so it's all good. We're gonna be starting off map number 3, Canada's pick.
That OD 7.7 already catching Holocat out with the accuracy.
Oh wow, and Doodle picking up the first miss. Okay, yeah, Doodle is really struggling on the soul section.
Yeah, with the SV being this low, it can be really difficult to read, especially with the different pattern densities. Canada, on the other hand, looking like they're not struggling too much with the reading and accuracy at all.
Canada's doing just fine on the slow section, what it looks like, and oh my, everyone missing except Yusha. Canada now with a really nice lead off of those misses earlier from Argentina, and Visha keeping up his full combo.
Argentina are still really struggling with the accuracy, only kind of being 95% range, whereas Canada, on the other hand, high 98s and 99s.
Yeah, Trollcat picking up yet another miss, and this is looking like it's just gonna guard Canada really decisively. I'm almost surprised that it wasn't their first pick. But just I say that though, Visha does drop his full combo.
Yeah, does manage to recover and maintain the accuracy fairly decently though.
Yeah, this accuracy is really helping out Canada. Currently, Argentina having 96 and 95% accuracy.
Yeah, if we're going to want to see Argentina take this really crucial break point that they need, we need to see some really big drops coming from Canada in the final section coming up. All these misses just in the build-up section is really not going to be helping them at all.
Yeah, I don't know if there's enough map really for a comeback. They need both Janitor and Visha to note lock on the same right now, really, for something or to change. Yeah, as it's the end of the map, there's not really enough map for a comeback. Looks like Canada are going to take this point. Janitor actually climbing up to some really nice accuracy, up to 99, and at the very end, very solid accuracy from him and Avisha as well.
Yeah, I was going to mention it, but I was afraid of cursing it.
He didn't want to curse the 99 act, understandable. Yeah, I didn't really notice, but Janitor was like slowly climbing up his accuracy as the map went on. Yeah, that's an absolutely brutal map to play through. Now Canada up 3-0, Argentina with the pick. They really need to get a point soon.
Yeah, getting themselves on the board will be, it'll just be really important for the mental as well. We do have no hidden left, but we still have 4 nomads, a hard rock, both double times.
Oh, nomad 6. This
oh man.
Finisher spam time.
I hope you like finishers.
So this was a map that was in 3 TWC, but there is a finisher nerf difficulty that's like nowhere near as hard as this diff. This diff isn't the finisher nerf difficulty. This is the full send one.
Yeah, this one has finishers in 1-4 streams pretty much, and if you can hit those, congratulations to you.
Congratulations, you're either DDKK or a god, or both.
Yeah, so it becomes quite a risk. Do you choose to try to hit those finishers but risk missing, or do you just kind of miss out those finishers and lose all the extra score that you get from them? That could be vital to winning the point.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how many people here will be trying to hit the finishers. Yeah, Nanner's coming in for Canada for the first time in this match. Nanner's been coming in for a lot of gimmick picks for them, so not too surprising to see him here as well.
Does look we have a Gaston coming in for Argentina.
Alright, starting off map number 4. Canada up 3-0. But now this is Argentina's pick, so let's see if they can make a bit of redemption. Make this a 3-1. Yeah, as you can instantly see, there's a ton of finishers. Trollicat picking up a really early miss.
This is the strategy. Get the early miss so you don't need to worry about missing when you have a full combo later.
Yep.
Yes, not only is this finisher heaven, it's also got a little bit of crazy SV and some snapping changes going on to really ramp up the difficulty.
Yeah, Gaston also missing, so now no more full combos on Argentina's side. Yes, missing yet again, and now Canada look to be taking their 4th point potentially. This is a really short map. They're gonna need Canada to miss soon.
Well, the hardest stuff is still to come, so we could see Canada trip up a lot.
Yeah, potentially. But both of them are at 99% accuracy.
Well, they're really cat-heavy streams as well. Doesn't look like they're tripping up anyone.
Oh, Nander's gonna be losing his full combo.
There we go.
And now we're getting into the really, the really difficult finisher spam. And Nander's picking up quite a bit of misses on this, but Jander's still at the full combo.
Nanner's missing out quite a lot of the finishers, but Canada does have the extra score to kind of afford to take that route.
Yeah, and now we're getting towards the end of the map. I don't know how much hard parts there really is in this map. A janitor full comboing, I believe. Oh my god.
Yeah, Trollocat actually full comboing other than the very early miss as well.
Yeah, so the pro strat sadly did not work out for Trollocat in the end, but Janitor 9-100 full combo on the finals gimmick map. Oh my god. This is OD7, like this isn't even like a low OD. Like this is a high OD. And he's still able to get 99.5% accuracy.
Also hitting a large amount of finishers with the 69 of them being registered, and as we all know, sometimes you can hit finishers and not all of them even get registered to that section of the score screen, so yeah, hitting a lot of the finishers as well, which is very impressive. Only being about 30k off of maximum score.
And instantly Janitor taking for Canada, going no mod 5.
Looks like we're really loving the no mods this match.
Yeah, we're going through all the no mods right now.
Alright, this map, it's a little bit crazier, kind of all over the place with lots of different kind of BPMs in that. Also OD 7.5, so accuracy is going to be a little bit more tricky as well.
Yeah, and as Janitor says, the B-rank FC map. It's a very hard map to act. A lot of BPM changes, and on top of that, high OD.
It's also mapped by Fierce, so I think you can probably expect to see a little bit more of an older mapping style coming into this map as well.
Yeah, not a lot of Fierce maps, like some really interesting stuff. Like, it's very weird going from just like a lot of modern rank stuff than playing a Fierce map, and it feels like you just got transported back to 2012.
Yeah, pretty much.
I kind of like that gimmick though, just mapping like it's 2012.
I mean, I'd consider it a bit of a gimmick.
Zisha coming back in for Canada. And Axer, I think this is the first map he's on for this match, but I might be wrong on that.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Argentina is a bit more diverse with skill sets, as they're swapping out way more players. Canada just having Nanners come in for just the gimmick map.
Yeah, other players could potentially have their own picks a bit later on in some of the other kind of maps that Canada overall as a team might not feel as strong in and confident they can get a point off of Argentina from, but we can only wait and see for those cases. Alright, looks like we're ready to go.
Early accuracy drops from both Axer and Trollicat. Oh, and Visha and Axer trading misses, but Axer's missing way more, and the accuracy drop as well.
Yeah, this map is surprisingly technical and a little difficult to read due to kind of density of patterns, and for example with these doubles, they're not always the same kind of order, so they can switch up a little bit. You have all these slower sections as well, really testing the player's reading ability.
Yeah, it just constantly goes from really fast sections to really slow sections. Oh, and Axer missing just before one of the slow sections. Visha also missing though. This is looking like a really strong performance for Canada so far. They're gonna need some major drops, particularly from Janitor probably.
Yeah, I think he's still full comboing.
Yeah, I think he's the only full combo. Both Argentina's players missing on the slow section. Same exact pattern, I think.
Maisha missing as well.
Everyone missing on that section except Janitor. Janitor's playing so phenomenally this match. Yeah, as we're approaching the last section, there's just one more section of, I think there's one more speed section, and yeah, Janitor dropped the full combo, no! Feels bad. That is still such an insane score from Janitor. That is just tough to compete with.
A really good effort from all of the players though, in such a kind of crazy and kind of unconventional map, I would describe it as. This does put Canada in such a great position, being 5-0. They only need one more point to take this to match point for themselves. But we are back to Argentina's pick now, and we'll see if they can change the tide of this match. We have 2 no mods left, 1 hard rock, both with the double times, and all 3 free mods.
Yeah, there's still plenty of maps to go around. Surprisingly, no DTs and no free mods have been picked yet. It's just been no mod and hidden. Oh, and we get another no mod. We're getting no mod 3, the speed no mod.
Going for speed and streams by the looks of it.
Axer's being banished to the Shadow Realm. And Ollie asked from you is to play Genjuro maps.
I mean, I don't know, like, playing Genjuro maps doesn't seem like that bad of a Shadow Realm sentence. Although, they have avoided the one Genjuro map in this pool being no.
Oh, yeah. There is a Genjuro map in this pool. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the only Nomad left after this one.
Maybe it's the final map we'll potentially see being picked. Yeah, this map's got a really tough intro and end, but the middle part is fairly relaxed compared to the rest. That's where players can really kind of build up their combos and their accuracy. But it will really come down to the intro and the end.
Yeah, the ending is really brutal. This is double BPM set, 149 BPM, that's like 300 BPM. Yeah, once again, Canada sticking with the same two players. Argentina gonna be swapping out for Gaston. I'm sorry, I got Axer for Gaston.
Yeah, that's right.
Forgot the player name for 1 second.
Oh, and Trilocath is gone.
Oh no. He's also been banished to the Shadow Realm.
No.
No. No, he's back. Never mind.
False alarm.
He was just taking a quick trip to check up on Axer. All right, starting off one of potentially Argentina's last picks. It is very vital that they win this, because if they don't, they're at match point.
Yeah,
they're in danger of getting sweeped.
It'll mean they'll have to win the next 6 maps in a row.
Oh, Janner picking up early misses. Good sign for Argentina. Oh, Janner picking up even more misses.
Doodle and Vaisha double S in the intro.
And Trollicat having some really good accuracy. It's just Janner with a really with a big drop right there, and that's going to be really good for Argentina. They really need this point. We're going to see, because the ending is really spicy, and it'll just come down to that.
Alright, we're coming up to it now. Let's hope the players are ready.
Oh, Doodle and Trollicat both missing! Janner also missing, only full combo now is Visha. He's still assessing! It's gonna go over to Canada now!
Does drop the double S, but still maintaining 99.88 accuracy.
And Doodle dropping even more now! This is not looking good for Argentina. Last section of the map, there isn't too much map really to go left. Oh, Janitor with some huge drops, but Doodle instantly trades it, so nothing's really going to be happening off of that. And Canada's going to take it. Oh, no. Feels bad for Argentina.
It was looking good for them at the beginning, but no, Canada swiped it back out from under them. Vaisha, though. 2 100s.
2 100s.
It is only OD6,
rate that is.
but it is 300 BPM.
That is some insane accuracy. He almost SS'd a pick in finals. You can't be doing that, man. That's just too illegal. But now Canada with the pick. They could just sweep this match 7-0.
Yeah, with this now being match point, if Argentina are going to want to take this point, they're going to have to win the next 6 points in a row, and then win the tiebreaker.
Oh, free mod 1 time. Curious to see what mods we get. We're getting to the point of the tournament where hidden hard rock is really hard to do, even on free mod 1, one of the more friendly free mods.
Yeah, this one's this is kind of a bit of a newer idea for free mods, being kind of a gimmick. Have some crazy kind of drum roll kind of stuff going on. We have like a bar line section, while also just being very slow SV, so you can still read it while playing with hidden. But overall, this map is just all over the place, but very, very well done, and a really great addition to the free mod section.
Yeah, a lot of players are really liking this pick. This is a pretty challenging map. It's OD8 base, so even if you're playing hidden, you're still having to deal with a really high OD. Nanner's gonna be coming in for Canada.
If you want a fun fact, in the South Korea-Singapore match, this was the final pick that led South Korea to win. So again, we could potentially see this as the final closing point for this match.
So Janner's likely going to be going in for hidden. I don't know if Nanners is going to be going no mod or opting in for a mod.
Modding is doable, but it is pretty difficult. I feel like both teams are going to be going with at least a 1 mod.
Hidden hard rock. Oh wow, the mod advantage from Canada.
Alright, this was a little unexpected.
I was not expecting hidden hard rock in this at all.
Yeah, Canada being up 2 mods in Argentina gives them a really great score advantage of an extra 120,000 points, I believe. But it does carry the risk of making the map just significantly harder.
Oh, Gaston picking up a really early miss, but hopefully it doesn't affect Argentina too much. Let's see if Canada ends up over-modding this, because this is the max amount of mods, but although as I say that, both Trollicat and Gaston missing on the same node. Oh my, yeah, the gimmicks.
Alright, and the bar line memorization gimmick.
Oh geez, this gimmick is absolutely brutal. Argentina is struggling on this. And Canada having 2 full combos still. Oh, Janitor does drop the full combo. Now we're getting to the slow SV section. This should benefit Argentina a little bit, but this point difference is insane.
Coming to the section where there's all these fake notes, I suppose you could call them, made up of very, very short drum rolls.
Oh my, the score difference on this map. I don't know if they can come back, really.
Anna's dropping the full combo.
Yeah, no more full combos, but Canada still has some absolutely insane scores, and that's pretty much the end of the map.
Now, not only do we have memorization bar lines, we have notes and sliders and spinners on them as well.
Yeah, it's kind of just like an all of the above. Like, how many gimmicks? What gimmicks do you want your gimmick map? I don't know. Just pick all of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Canada's gonna take that point insanely decisively, winning 7-0, and Gaston unfortunately failing on that map. And yeah, Argentina is knocked out of the tournament. They're gonna finish in top 6, which is still an absolutely insane performance.
Yeah, finishing alongside Singapore with that result. It's really awesome to see Argentina really get together a really great team this year and make it this far and really proving what they can do. Canada, though, advancing to top 4 and will be will be going against South Korea later this weekend for the fight to stay in the top 3, I believe.
Yeah, now Canada are going to be fighting for potentially their second TWC top 3 spot. South Korea, that's going to be a really good matcher to watch. Make sure to watch that match if you guys have the time. Yeah, now our top 4 is decided. Brazil and Japan going to be going against each other in winners finals. And then Canada versus Korea in losers finals.
Now that we have our top 4 decided, what you can go do if you still haven't yet is head over to our store and purchase a banner for your profile. Would you like to tell us a little bit about them?
Oh yeah, so basically, there are banners you can buy for your profile on the OSU store on the OSU website, and it gives a little banner on the top of your profile, and all the proceeds from those banners go straight to the tournament, to the prize pool and funding for all the staff and all of that.
Great, thank you. So yeah, if you haven't purchased a banner yet, you can go purchase a banner for your favorite team that you're looking forward to winning: Brazil, Japan, Canada, or Korea. And yeah, if you choose the banner for the team that wins, you get to keep it on your profile for the whole year, so there's a little bit of incentive there as well.
Yeah, we will see you all in 6 hours at 2 UTC tomorrow.
Not the friendliest of times to be up watching a match, but it would
Yeah.
definitely be worth it if you're able to.
Definitely not the most friendly time for a lot of time zones. But yeah, that's going to be it. I don't know if you have any last things to say, Teasel, but that's going to be
Yeah,
it.
not much. Just, yeah, thank you for coming on and watching, and we hope to see you in the future.
make you fall from the dreamy skies. Suddenly the deepness can get through. Realize I fall along with you, and we're